Playoffs?
Yes, oh yes, you know what time it is, baby. From the Rocky Mountains of Utah down to the Panhandle of Florida. This is 100 Proof Football. Coming at you week 2. What a freaking crazy ass week last week was on so many levels, man. It started with college football and it just upped its ante on Sunday and Monday, man. So, Adam, how you feeling tonight, man? My name is Paul Clackler, joined as always by my co-host Adam Pope. Talk to me, man.
So I think the NFL's still going off of what they did in the playoffs last year.
Oh.
Just epic
Playoffs?
games. Yeah, college was very scary. I mean, as an Alabama fan, 1-point win over Texas.
Bruh.
Hey, it got my butthole a little tightened.
Yeah. You
I can
puckering
make
up?
some diamonds. Yep. But then the NFL, I mean, we just got a little crazy on the wrong team favorites. I came out on top at 2-1. You were 1-3, but it's never good to have too many wrong team favorites.
I mean, only if they're right, only if they win.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, before we get too much into the weeds and before we start a tab for this week coming up, man, we got some settling up to do, man.
Oh yeah.
So what was our records, man, and what drinks do we owe? I know we're not alone out there, man. This is, I think, my worst week on record since we started doing the podcast. You did better than I did. Still nothing, man, to write home about, man. The parlays were busted all over the place. What happened, man? What were the actual numbers?
Just the wheels came off, but I was 9-6-1.
It's not so bad, man. That's not so bad, dude. For a week like that.
You and Vegas were tied at 7-8-1. Both of you guys.
Losing record.
But again, you picked 4 wrong team favorites. So
yeah. I went big on the WTF games, but hey, if you know anything about this betting stuff, man, this is the time, this first month, 4 to 5 weeks of the season where, you might can get a leg up on Vegas if you got a good hunch, man, because after about week 6 or 7, they've got it pretty much figured out.
Yeah. So, and then some of these teams are going to have some film on some of these quarterbacks that they really haven't seen or played against. So there's going to be a lot of adjustments on some of these teams. Some of these teams that you expected to be good look like trash, but it's still week 1. And a lot of it's just a half of a game that they came apart.
Yeah, like is Green Bay really that bad? Do we
49ers?
Yeah, do we think that Seattle is actually better than Denver? I don't think so.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, before we get starting to to pay our penance, man. Just remind you, we're out there on your favorite social medias, Instagram and Twitter at 100 Proof FB. We're going to go through some parlays tonight, but we will post on Sunday about half an hour before kickoff. We'll post a few extra bonus parlays. If you guys follow us out there on Instagram and Twitter, that's where you'll know how to find the bonus parlays we're posting. Also, don't forget to hit the bell, hit the like on this video, help it get out to YouTube and get on the algorithm. We are a fledgling channel trying to get out there and grow, man. So hit that like, hit that bell, hit that sub. That helps us out a ton, man. What's up, Hampton Inns? Shout out to the chat out there, man. Hampton Inns is here. He said, what the heck happened with last week's upsets? Chicago? Hey, bruh. Nuts, man. It was crazy. I mean, yeah, your boys' parlays definitely got busted, man. So, speaking of that, what do we owe, man? Before we get started on this new week, we got to pay up for last week. What do we owe?
So, I'm not I think you owe a bourbon, and you owe 100 proof, right?
No, I owe a bourbon and a beer. My bourbon Scotch beer parlay. I missed the money line. I know I got the money line right. I missed the spread, and I missed the over-under on my bourbon Scotch beer parlay. My 100 proof pick came through barely with the Saints.
So I owe a bourbon, 100 proof, and a beer. So an extra shot.
Ooh, bourbon, beer, and 100 proof, man. Let's go. This is going to be an interesting stream, man. I'm slurring already, and I ain't even got started yet. So let's start with our bourbon, man. What you drinking? You said BT?
Yeah.
Didn't mean to interrupt you, my bad.
You're good.
I'm going to be on this Wyoming Whiskey Powder River, 101 proof, so even though I didn't owe 100 proof, I just have good bourbon. So,
yeah,
2 for 1. All right, man, let's do this one. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Down the hatch, baby. Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo. All right. Next.
I guess I'll go with my 100 proof.
You gonna go with it?
Get that out of the way. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Whistle Pig, 10 years, 100 proof.
Nice. Hampton Inns giving Detroit some love out there, man. Hey, if you watched last week, I actually picked them to win. That was one of my WTFs, my wrong team favorite that did not come through.
Here, down the hatch.
There you go, bro. Cheers to you. All right, let me prep this beer, man. Are you just chugging old school or you got a device?
I got the Freedom Funnel.
The Freedom Funnel, baby. That's right. All right. Let me prep mine. Try to do it.
I might be flushed after this podcast.
I know. Gonna need another 10-hour nap, bro.
Yeah.
All right. I'm ready when you are, sir. You just say the word. Man, I put the shit on the weird side of this can, too.
All right. Let's see.
You good?
Ready?
Cheers.
Yep. Cheers.
Woo! Motherfucker. Damn.
All
right, we paid up, man. Woo. Classiest stream on YouTube, baby. Woo. That's right. So we at Hampton Inns. You are a Detroit fan, right? If I remember correctly. I remember seeing you here for some past streams, man. So we have a Detroit fan. Y'all taking over, man.
Yeah.
Y'all taking over, dude. All right. Well, without further ado, ready to start a tab?
Let's start a tab.
Let's start that tab. Here we go.
You want to start a tab?
I've not yet begun to defile myself.
Open bar, dude. Tonight, we're getting fucked up.
I love scotch. Scotch. Here it goes down into my belly.
All right, man. All right. So, putting you on Adam Cam. Tell me about it this week, dude. What's you starting in your tab? When you pull up to the bar, what's the first thing you want to see, man?
Last week, both these teams impressed me. I picked both teams, and they both won.
Humble brag.
But it's that Monday night matchup, the Vikings and the Eagles.
Oh, that's a great one, man.
That is a superb pick. I mean, great Monday night pick. So, yeah, that's when I'm pulling up to the bar and watching.
All right, so analyze that one for me, man. Tell me your thoughts about it, who you picking, and why.
Whew. Sorry.
You're still feeling it, bro.
Still getting those bourbons down. The Eagles 2.5-point favorite. Again, they came out against the Lions. I think the Lions are a well improved team. But Jalen Hurts started 0-5 and he started coming on strong. He had 90 yards rushing, over 200 passing. I think he was a top 10 passing quarterback too. So fantasy wise, he was awesome. But I don't want to talk about fantasy this week.
We will. Don't worry.
And then the Vikings, Kirk Cousins came out strong against a great Green Bay defense. Justin Jefferson, they schemed Justin Jefferson open.
Definitely.
He was matched up against a linebacker or a safety. I want to say 60% of the time. It was stupid. When you have a receiver, number one, probably the top 2 or 3 receivers in the league, you don't want to see a linebacker matched up with Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
But good on you, Green Bay. You're gonna lose.
Hey, we both picked that one, by the way. By the time we did this one, I just want humble brag because it's the only damn underdog I picked last week correctly. We both picked the Vikings as dogs last week.
I'm doing it again.
Oh,
Wrong team favored. I got the Vikings.
oh, Vikings,
hook,
wrong
line,
team
and
cover. I'm
sinker.
down with it, man. You've been
Yeah.
listening to your boy too much, man. I'm starting to worry about you, man.
I mean, they
My own
they
wife
got
don't even do
They
that.
got a complete team. So does Eagles, but I'm gonna have them both in different parlays. But for this
Yeah.
podcast, I got the Vikings. Wrong team favorite.
The weird thing about this game is the unknown about Vikings defense. It looked good against Green Bay. They also dropped a wide open 75-yard touchdown. Nobody could catch nothing. So, I mean, the Vikings D looked better than expected week 1. How much of that was them versus the Packers? We're gonna find out because, if you can stop Jalen Hurts from running around, you don't have to cover beyond 25 yards because he can't throw. So, load the box up, stop Jalen Hurts. It's on the road in Philly. It's a tricky game. I'm leaning. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go with you. I'll drink to that. Wrong team favorite. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Like you said, I'm gonna have parlays with both. Something doesn't feel right about this game to me, and maybe that's just because I'm just used to the Vikings of old that just like would always let you down when you would expect it the least. But man, they just got too good of offense. Dalvin Cook hardly did anything last week.
Yeah.
So they gotta let him go. They can't cover Justin Jefferson. I think regardless, the defense has stepped it up a little bit better than we might have expected to begin the season. So yeah, man, give me wrong team favorite, man. Give me WTF. We starting off the same way we started off last week. WTF all over the place, man. And in the same fashion that I did last week, man, my game that I'm looking forward to the most this week is the Thursday night game again, man. These Thursday night, which, apparently the teams hate to play, hey, they're giving some killer matchups to start this season off, bro. The Chargers and the Chiefs, man. So the Chiefs looked stupid. The Cardinals didn't look like they wanted to be there last week. I don't know if they don't like their coach or what's going on, but they did not look like a team that was ready to play at home.
Would you say bad juju?
Oh,
I said it.
Bruh.
Well, I said it was a bad juju on that team.
Yeah, I mean, you called that, and I thought that they would come out and with something to prove. Okay, after the contract, I thought that they would try to shut the critics up, block the noise out, and go put up a shut up against a team that's lost, its biggest playmaker. But shit, they don't even need playmakers, man. Just as long as somebody open, Mahomes gonna find them, and then just always Kelsey running around the middle. Everybody's hyping the Chargers up, man. Defense does look improved. That defensive line, and man, that's gonna be something to be reckoned with. Herbert makes just stupid throws, man. Stupid throws. I mean, Mahomes does it more in a highlight fashion, no look, running around and stuff like that with a crazy arm. But Herbert might have the best arm in the league. I mean, including Josh Allen, everybody. I said might, but he's definitely in the conversation. On the road, I don't think they got enough. Give me the Chiefs to win, not cover. What say you?
So you said, I mean, and I totally get Justin Herbert. And I will not belittle him. Yeah, he's definitely one of the most accurate passers with a strong ass arm. Justin Herbert has the complete package. But I think he just sold Mahomes a little bit down the river on that one.
What you mean?
Mahomes fit like a ball where only a ball can fit between like 3 defenders to Kelsey. It was the most amazing pass I've seen last week. Mahomes was on fire. I don't know.
It's a toughie.
It's tough, but with the loss of Keenan Allen, I think I got to go with Mahomes and the boys. But they don't cover 4.5. It's the hook probably that gets me. Maybe a 3-point game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go win, not cover.
It's an awesome game too. I mean, that in that division that everybody's been hyping up. I mean, the Raiders look good, but it definitely looks like a 2-tier division with Chiefs and Chargers, and then Raiders and definitely Broncos right now at the bottom at that division, which is a little bit surprising. Maybe not to some folks. Shout out to the chat. Bo Jones says Detroit scores 35, but Philly has a complete team.
Yeah, they had to come back. I mean,
did they give up 35? I mean, I'm with you, Bo. I'm drinking the Bo on that one. Also, Cardinals might be good, but they ran into a Kansas City locomotive. I don't know, man. They look disinterested. Maybe they just got punched in the mouth from Git and just had some give up in them, but that's not a good team either. There was not a lot from the Cards this last weekend to make me think they're a good team. When I was a little bit higher on them than maybe I should have been week 1. But I want to clear up before we keep going on and getting to the meat and taters of the schedule for this week is that I ain't selling Mahomes down the river. When I say that I think Herbert may have the best arm in the league, it's a 3-person conversation. And 2 of the people is Mahomes and Herbert. It's going to be in this game, and Josh Allen's the other one. Just to be clear about that. All right, we done a Thursday night game, we did a Monday night game, so then we're going to start off Sunday, 1 p.m. CBS, the 1-0 Miami Dolphins fans up on the road against the 1-0 Ravens and the unpaid Lamar Jackson. Talk to me.
I gotta do it again.
Woo!
I wasn't even planning on this, but I gotta do it. Wrong team favorite.
Come on, man.
I know it's at the Ravens. And that's what I wasn't really planning on it, but I've looked at the Dolphins. I think Dolphins came out solid last week. And as long as Tua stays healthy, he'll be all right. But the Ravens kind of didn't do me any favors as far as Lamar Jackson. I don't know. He didn't look in sync. He doesn't look MVP form as of yet. It's one game. Right. I'm not gonna, But last week he didn't do too much to impress me. Was the MVP a 1-year kind of thing? Do people have film on him? I don't know. So just give me the Dolphins win. Yeah, so if they win, they're going to cover. Wrong team favored.
Okay, yeah, there you go. WTF, baby. All right, that's 2 out of 3, man. For a guy that started the show saying we had too many WTFs last week, he 2 out of 3 starting out the blocks, man.
It's the 2 shots.
Oh, this is going to be an interesting show, man. What you drinking on for the duration, by the way? I'm doing Silver Bullet, man, after shotgunning and doing a 100 proof shot. I
started drinking the Ultras because I only have 2 of them, and I was something a little bit lighter, especially if I was going to chug one.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'm switching to Yingling.
You're always supposed to drink something like technically a beer on this show. I don't know if that qualifies. Y'all get back to me, chat. Let me know if you think Ultra qualifies.
Qualifies
as a beer. All right. Here's the thing about the Fins, man. I think they're better. I think they will be, like most teams, a lot better as the season goes on. But they've definitely leaned on Tyreek Hill. Waddle has my new favorite touchdown celebration, maybe of all time. because it's one the fans can do. All the all the people in the fans are like wallowing around. It's great.
All the white dudes.
Yeah, something a dance the white dudes can do, man. but they did play the ass sorry Patriots, bro. I mean, there was rumors all off season that they looked ass sorry, and damn if they didn't look ass sorry. So I don't know how much was the opponent they played versus their new look, new scheme, and the success that it's going to bring. They're 3.5-point dogs. I cannot drink with you on that one, bro. I'm going to take the Ravens to win, not cover.
Yeah, I had the Ravens until I started talking.
So you started drinking.
Both on different parlays this week. I'm not all committed to the Dolphins.
There you go. Once again, shout out to everybody in the chat. If you want to support the stream, spin the drink wheel and make us drink even more. Not that you don't, not that I'm encouraging you to do that. If you want to punish us, though, for busting our parlays last week, the link is in the description. Thanks so much. All right, next up, 1 p.m. CBS, the 0-1 Jets on the road at the 1-0. You called it last week, baby. Browns. Talk to me.
Definitely an interesting game. I'm staying way, way away from this game. I can't really give too much of an analysis because I think the Browns did just enough to the Panthers, but again, that didn't impress me. And the Jets, it was just tough because it's the first game. I don't know how good that Ravens defense is, but if it's anything like the Ravens defense of the past, it's going to be a kind of scary defense, but only putting up 9 points as an NFL team, there's some concern. Browns giving up 6 points. I don't think they cover. Like I think they win. They do not cover. Give me about 4 points, Browns, or something, maybe 3.
So Browns win, but don't cover?
Yeah.
All
but
right.
I would not be surprised if Jets just outright win this game.
Well, I'm trying to read now on your boy who's lurking over your shoulder back there, Zach Wilson. Yeah, it says, here's the latest thing we have from yesterday. Wilson will work with receivers in individual drills ahead of week 2, but he won't do any full team drills, Connor Hughes says. Shout out to Connor Hughes. All right. Wilson has an outside shot of playing week 1, but after he was ruled out, the team said he likely won't suit up until at least week 4. So then without Zach Wilson, he would be the X factor to me in this game. That would make the Jets a different team than they look like week 1. But they are dogs, and they are going to stay dogs with me as well. I drink with you, sir. Cheers. The Browns win. And I will say the Browns cover because I think the weather had a lot to do with the lower score last week. So give me the Browns to cover on this one.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with Brissett as quarterback.
I mean, hey, Brissett will win you some games, man. If you can just play ball and play smart, man, like you can beat a lot of people with the defense and running game they got. Brissett is a much better Geno Smith or pick your fill-in quarterback. I mean, I think he's about the top of that. I bet the Cowboys wish they had, Brissett right now. So, yeah, I mean, but if Zach Wilson's in there, I change my pick. But I'm not changing it right now. Cleveland at home, I think they cover. I think they win by a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up, I called this one at least, damn it. One of the few ones I called last week. The 1-0 Commanders on the road at the barely 0-1 Hard Knocks Detroit Lions. Shout out to the chat out there. I know we got some Lions people in the chat. What's up? By the way, Marshawn Lynch talking about waddle, baby, waddle, baby, waddle. Hey, I can just see Marshawn doing the dance, man. Come on. All right, talk to me about the Commanders on the road at the Detroit Lions.
So, Wentz was all right last week. I mean, he put up some numbers. I want to say he had 4 touchdowns.
He did. Where have you heard this before? That Wentz will be all right.
Well, he hasn't gotten injured yet. He'll fall apart. Trust me,
Bruh.
he'll fall apart. But the guy that really stood out in that game was the rookie Dotson. I think he had 2 touchdowns, which I mean, these are NFL plays, and he looks NFL ready. That just really impressed me.
Playoffs?
I think at the Lions, I'm gonna go with my team, man. Lions 2.5.
Oh man.
Yeah, and I'll take the points. I think they win by 3+.
Dang, dude. All right, the Lions. So that's not a homer pick, though, right? You really think the Lions will win? Do you think they cover?
Well, I got 2.5 points here, and I said they win by 3+.
So there you go. Yeah, win and cover. All right. I'm just dragging it out so I can put the graphic up.
Oh, okay.
Man, I don't.
These are tough.
This is a really tough game. I probably won't bet this one. I might, just because I think the Commanders are a better, more complete team who is like more used to winning. You know, barely, but they definitely got the edge at quarterback. Do they have the edge at coach? I don't know. They're on the road, so there is that. Carson Wentz played a lot of games in the Dome last year. Man, the Lions got the hype, man, between Hard Knocks and almost beating Philly, who everybody else has higher than I do, man. I don't have Philly like that, and we can touch on why that is later on. But I am worried about that Detroit Lions defense. They looked like ass last year. They looked like ass in the preseason, and they gave up a shitload of points to a quarterback that can't throw in week 1. So I cannot drink to that, man. Give me Washington to win and cover, sir.
Wrong team favor.
Give me what? Oh yeah, WTF, baby. That's right.
Yeah.
WTF. Yeah, I was coming with it. Yeah. Yeah. Washington, wrong team favored, baby. That's right. That's right. So I'm gonna teach. So now we both have 2 WTFs. It just took me 5 games to get to one. My second one. All right. Let's see. Well, next up on the slate, man. What a win! These records: 0-1. 1 p.m. CBS 0-0 and motherfucking 1. This used to be the Lions last year. At the London Jaguars, which moment of silence for the Queen. There you go. All my people in London and abroad across the pond. Sorry about the Queen. Sorry about the King getting mad at his pen ink and all that stuff, man. So, Colts at Jags. Talk to me. One of the biggest surprises of the week, right? The Colts tied.
The Colts tied?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and they had chances to win. I mean, feel bad for Blankenship.
Yeah, I'm about to say they cut him. You heard that, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're in the NFL. You have one job to do. But, I mean, God, off one game. I mean, he was
one game, man. He was pretty good. I mean,
last year.
Before his injury, he was good.
Yeah. But now he looks like he could be in the band Weezer or something. So, the Jags, I mean, they're putting something together. James Robinson looks solid. ETN dropped a touchdown pass in the end zone that could really change the game. So I got to go Colts. I mean, they have a freaking Jonathan Taylor. They have a better defense, offensive line. I think Matt Ryan's a lot more established than just Trevor Lawrence. So I'm going to take his leadership. They started out slow. Colts over the Jags. Sorry, London. But I'm going to say
that's 4.
Win and cover.
Win and cover. Okay. Man, this is one I should have done more homework on because I'm like, I don't know where I'm going on this one. I'm going with my gut. Going with my gut, man. Damn. I mean, the Commanders have had a pretty decent defense in the past, man, and the Jaguars hung in there with them, like you said, dropped a touchdown pass that mattered a lot. I don't think Matty Ice going for four tutties against the Jaguars the way that Carson Wentz did. They're at home. Well, they're still on the road. They're in Jacksonville. They're not back in London yet. But man, I don't know if it's the shotgun beer and the shot. But give me the WTF, baby. Wrong team favor. Give me the Jags to upset at home the Colts, man, who are going to be reeling and searching and looking for answers, bro. I don't know. I don't think they planned for this, man. They thought Matty Ice was good, and I don't know. I've seen Matty Ice play a lot of ball, dude, and I don't know why he was exciting anybody, man. So I don't know, man. Next up, 1 p.m. Fox. The 1-0 Bucks on the road at the 1-0 Saints, who have just seemed to own them all the time. Talk to me, man. What you think?
Cue the music.
Oh!
Wrong team favor.
Oh! Wrong team favor. We doing it, man. Talk to me. What?
I might have to introduce them again later, depending on what you say.
Oh, is this a different? Is there? You said music. Is this a themed pick here?
It is a theme pick.
Oh, is this your beer goggle?
Yeah, sure. Let's roll it. Beer goggles.
Okay.
Beer goggles.
I don't care if you're drunk and you're toothless.
Hey, Charlie's Angel.
It's a man, baby.
All right, man. I don't want to put words in your mouth or music in your mouth, man, but you said cue to music and you said wrong team favorite, so I figured you meant beer goggles, bro. Talk to me.
Well, they almost went another section, but however, yeah, like you pointed out, Saints and Tom Brady, they do not bode well for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So Winston started getting a little bit of a groove late in that game, and I think they started hitting more of a stride. Give me the Saints. Their defense still hasn't even stepped up. I've already said wrong team favored. The Bucks beat inept Dallas Cowboys. Would you not agree?
I mean, they look like ass, bro. They really did.
Yeah, and they came and put up 20 points on Dallas. So, yeah, I'm going Saints all the way on this one.
Man, you did make a point right there that I got to listen to, man, because you said they didn't even put up 20 points on Dallas. Look, this is a different Saints team. They don't have McVay no more. They don't have, Sean Payton, excuse me. Different Sean. They no longer have Sean Payton. They now have Jameis. He's got more weapons. But the Falcons are ass. Why did he look that bad for 3 quarters? You know what I'm saying? So is the fourth quarter Jameis going to carry over against a much better defense? When he couldn't do it for 3/4 of the game against the Buccaneers. Hey, Lenny's running hard. Mike Evans making catches. I don't know if they felt like they needed to do a lot last week to beat the Cowboys. I think they saw what the Cowboys were early on and didn't have to do a lot, show a lot. I cannot drink with you. I have the Bucks bucking the trend. Hey. And I think they win. I don't say they cover. I think they push on the the spread. 3 points. I like right where it's at. Give me the Bucks to win by 3, man. Give me the Bucks to win by 3. So everybody in the chat has been calling me a hater. Yeah, I can't stand Tom Brady, but I picked him for once. All right. Hampton Inn said Falcons are coming this week. Saints has no excitement. There you go. Okay. All right, next up on the slate, dude. We're getting through it here. 1 p.m. Fox 0-1 Panthers at the 1-0 Giants. Talk to me, man. Damn.
Yeah, I don't like any of these teams. I'll be honest. I mean, but good for the ball. I mean, coming in first game in his career, and I thought, Giants are going to just suck, but they beat the Tennessee Titans. And I think the Tennessee Titans is a lot better team than the Carolina Panthers. And you know what? I mean, yeah, I don't hate the Giants. I don't hate the Panthers even, but the Giants I like a little bit better than the Panthers. But give it up to Barkley, man. That's gotta feel fucking so good.
Yeah.
Running that 60, 70-yard run, just ripping it open, and it's like, I am back. I'm finally feeling healthy. And so I'm gonna go just on that. Giants winning cover 2.5. Give it to me. It's at New York. Come on.
The G-Men win and cover. When's the last time we said that shit on the show, man?
In the 90s.
Oh man, look. We're bouncing around. We're like on opposite wavelengths today, man, because I think this is an overreaction pick. They did play some good D, and it did decleat Derrick Henry's ass around the goal line, which was fucking impressive. But the Panthers, the Browns defense is much better than the Giants defense, I think. And Tennessee, man, they got some issues, man. I mean, when they looked as good as they did last year, first overall seed, lost their first game, just lost and, looked like ass. Kind of like ass last week, if you still think the Giants are the same team from last year, which I don't know why they're different. They ain't done a lot more, you know what I mean? Dayball's a pretty good coach, but I got to go WTF, baby. Wrong team favorite. Give me the Panthers. I'm going to get off this bandwagon and stop talking about them after this week. If they lose this one, man. But give me the Panthers. WTF on the road in the Meadowlands, bro. What do you think about that, man?
I think you're smoking too much Baker Mayfield, man.
I'm
Get
on
that
it,
system
man.
out. Get him out of your system, man. He is.
Well,
So if he goes 0-2, what is that? Where's your mindset?
It'll change, especially after it's the Browns with Brissett and then the Giants. I'll shut the hell up. And not that I think they're amazing, but I mean, look, all right, you want to go quarterback. You think Danny Dimes is better than Baker Mayfield, or is it a push?
Nah. If I was a GM, I would still invest more in Danny Dimes barely than Baker Mayfield.
All right, I disagree. All right, Saquon and CMC, they're both healthy, so you can't
I
say
CMC for sure.
Okay, so then you got who's the best receiver on the Giants? You know what I'm saying? I'd take DJ Moore.
I take DJ Moore, but I think the Giants have more luxury people on all ends. I mean, they just released two of their, like Robbie Anderson and stuff, like people that have been there. The Giants have an organization. They have God, just slipped my mind. The old Detroit guy.
No, couldn't tell you.
It's Martin's keeper or something, you know.
Oh, you're talking about Galladay.
Yeah, Galladay. Tony. I think Tony is unlocked secret right now. Like, I mean, he showed one game last year.
Kadarius Toney?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, they got people, man, and as long as the buy-ins there, I mean, they're set up for a long run. It's just not going to happen for another few years, but you got to have that buy-in first.
I can't drink to that, man. I cannot drink to that, dude.
Dude, Panthers are like 0-8 the last 8 games.
Hey, about to be 1-9 or 1-8 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? 1-8 out of their last 9, man. But all right, fair enough. But I forgot to also mention that because of everything I just said, this is my beer goggle game of the week.
Beer goggles.
I don't care if you're drunk and you're toothless.
Hey, Charlie's Angel.
It's a man, baby.
That's right. She looks better than me than she does to Vegas. That's for damn sure. It must be all the shots and shotguns I'm doing before the stream, but I'll take her fat ass home this week. All right. 1 p.m. CBS, the 0-1 Pats on the road at the 1-0. Woo! Steelers going to Steel City. At no longer the big ketchup bottle. I forgot what the even name, Accenture or something. I don't know what the name of the new Steelers stadium is. Or not.
Accenture?
Yeah, something like that. It's not new stadium. It's a new name for it. So you know how the sponsors go, man. Talk to me. This is a perennial thorn in the side for the Steelers, man. The fucking Patriots. Tell me something about it.
So maybe I'm wrong. As I was writing this down, the Steelers are still the underdog.
The Steelers are dogs in this game.
Yeah, I was building it up. So cue the fucking music.
Cue
this
it.
is my wrong team favored.
Oh.
And my 100
Don't do
proof game of the week.
Oh, whew. That's a good drink there. That is a good drink there.
All right, I'm gonna let you keep going, man. All right, man. Tell me about it. Tell me why.
I had a feeling about the Steelers last week, Cincinnati. I just didn't think they could pull the whole game off, but they
They
did.
tried not to.
Well, I think
Shit.
Cincinnati's a heck of a team, and they could put a lot of pressure on somebody, especially with Chase. And I mean, again, top 5 receiver, that quarterback, that system, that's tough to stop. But that defense is freaking scary. And I know Watt is out, and that's the X factor on this is what is the defense going to look for a whole entire game without Watt? I know. But they got linebackers. I mean, they got defensive backs. They got the front 7. I mean, the offense looked a lot better than I thought with Trubisky at the helm. And the Patriots did not do diddly for me. So, yeah, wrong team favorite. It's at the Steelers. I don't get it. Mac Jones is back. Is like, I don't know what to go with that. I mean, he's a little dinged up, if anything. The only thing with the Steelers that kind of also puzzles me is I am not an Alabama fan at all.
Minka.
No, not Minka.
Not Minka?
Najee Harris.
Foot
Since
injury.
He's a little dinged up.
Yeah.
You know? Like, and that foot injury's been there. I think it's only going to get worse. He says he's ready to play, so I'm going to believe him. But I think that's a foot injury he's going to have all season. Pittsburgh, please be smart. This is running back for 5 years plus. Do not waste it on 3 or 4 games. Let him fully heal. And you got some running backs behind him that's decent.
Yeah, they got Snell and they got the new rookie. What's his name?
Warden.
Well, yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Well, they also have McFarland too, right?
Yeah, I mean, he almost got cut, so he's ass end of the human centipede. So for carries, bro. All right, so look,
I did my 100 proof, man.
I know you did. Look. Trubisky did not look great. Okay, he didn't have a turnover, which was good, but I mean, 190 yards, including overtime. Like I said, 5 turnovers, and you should have lost twice. Najee, what's the story about him? Tomlin did say today that it's not the Liz Frank sprain, that it's a different. The reporter did ask him, is it the same foot? He said, well, I don't know which foot it is, but it's not the same injury. So he doesn't even know which foot is hurt or which foot the Liz Frank is on. But apparently it's unrelated. So they think Najee will be okay and think that he'll be back. Trubisky, hey, can we get Kenny Pickett already, man? I'm ready for some Kenny Pickett, man. But that's beside the point. I say and Mike Tomlin is a perennial freaking Patriots cuckold, man. Like, it drives me crazy. But I can't stand the fucking Patriots, man. I can't stand them. Or Tom Brady's ass. And I think that anybody that's ever watched a podcast knows this. But I'm not letting you steal my motherfucking thunder. This is my motherfucking wrong team favorite 100 proof of game of the week.
Oh, whew. That was a good drink there. That is a good drink there.
Dude, how dare you? How dare you?
What the hell?
Man, you know that when we doing 100 proofs, you're not supposed to take an underdog, but I felt so big about this when I was taking a dog on my honored team favorite, man. Fuck, man. You did the same thing I did. Cheers. I will drink to that, sir. No fucking way.
I thought I was going to be amazing. I was like, dude, Paul's not even going to pick his own team.
No, hell no. I said all that just to say that I have the exact thing. I almost had him as my beer gargle too, but that's just too easy. So I put the Panthers at that. But yes, I'm all in on the Steelers this week, man. Podcast, the 100 proof hosts are both all in on the Steelers this week. All right. All right, getting to the afternoon games. 4:05. Fox, the 0-1 Falcons, Dirty Birds on the road at the 0-1 Rams. Is there a lot to talk about? Talk to me.
The Rams look like garbage, but they're going against one of the best passers in the league with one of the best offenses in the league. They did cause a few turnovers in the first half. I think 4 turnovers in the first half. Or maybe that was the whole game. I don't know.
Both. Both. They both
both.
occurred.
It
was the whole game, but they occurred in the first half.
Okay. I was a little confused because then I forgot, but I was very confident saying it. But yeah, I mean, one of those turnovers was Josh Allen. He hit the man in the numbers and he coughed it up.
Yep.
And then the Falcons, they ran Mariota a lot. They ran him to the sidelines. That Towers defense. But I think now that's what I'm saying. The scheme is out there to where, okay, Mariota's going to roll to his right, roll to the left. I'm still not a big Atlanta Falcons offensive guy. I think their defense is good. I think they can get to the quarterback. And I think the DBs are very adequate. Young, but very good DBs. Rams have too much. Give me Rams win. I'll go both ways on my bets. But on the podcast, I'm going to say not cover.
Oh, not cover. Wow.
Yeah, I got 10.5.
Okay.
When it gets double digits, I get kind of scared.
All right. I mean, it's the Falcons and the Super Bowl champions. Yeah, they got punked out week 1. I mean, by potentially the new Super Bowl champions. But I don't think there's a lot to talk about here, man. I mean, Rams win and cover to me. I mean, I know it's a big line, probably the biggest line of the week. But at 10.5, I'm not afraid of the hook. I'm not afraid of anything. And it's at home. Again, Rams want something to prove. Give me Rams win and cover, man. Mariota and all them don't know what they're talking about, man. Sorry, dude. I can't give you much more in-depth analysis than that. Just like, no, man. It's an afterthought to me. Man. Next game up, we have 4:05 on Fox, the 1-0 Seahawks, baby, on the road at the 0-1 Niners, 49ers. Is anything more surprising than the 2 records in this game, bro?
Yeah. I had 0-1 Seahawks and 1-0 49ers at the end of the week or before last week's games. And very easily. Like, I wasn't even second guessing myself. However, I was definitely wrong on both ends. Seahawks, Geno Smith, first half was 16 of 17. I do not think he can keep that up. I've seen him in preseason this year. He looked like trash. And I've seen him in the past that looked like trash. So Geno's like, hey, they wrote checks, but I haven't cashed them or whatever. You can say all that shit you want. And 49ers defense in the second half looked like trash against Chicago. But again, that was like piss poor field conditions. That's why I was kind of going with the whole dome thing. But I mean, I understand it does kind of the elements add to it.
There is that.
But yeah, I mean, so if your strength is something to where the elements can counter your strengths, it is what it is. So the 10-point hook or the 10-point favored on the 49ers, I do not agree with until Trey shows something other than
something.
Yeah, he still looks like a freaking rookie to me. Give me 49ers win, but I'm going to stay safe and just take the win. I'm not going to say they cover.
That makes sense. I mean, look, I think a lot of that, I remember Ben Roethlisberger's first start as quarterback as rookie season. It was week 3, I believe, and it was on the road at Miami, and it was like the same kind of conditions, man. Like they're stepping in puddles the entire field, ankle deep. And it was a very low-scoring game, and it was a very sloppy game. So that could have something to do with it, man. But yeah, I just don't know about these Seahawks. I mean, they played with their hearts out, but they had a big home field crowd involved in that. Um, they had the revenge factor, all that stuff, and plus the Seahawks didn't score any points when they were inside the 10 3 times. So no, give me the Niners to win. And I'm not gonna pick cover just because I don't know about the Niners yet. Like you said, I need to see something from Trey Lance. But give me the 49ers to win this game. Yeah, I agree. Vegas. Cheers. I'll drink to that, sir. Damn, I need another beer, man. I'm still drinking. I done started. All right. Moving right along. The 0-1 Bengals at the 0-1 Cowboys. Check it out on ESPN Lane Plan, man. 425 CBS. Talk to me.
So if being a betting man that we are
you?
I am riding high on the Bengals right now. I think that 8-point spread that I got today is only going to go up. It's going to be probably a 10 and a half. Because I mean, without Dak, what are the Cowboys? Not only without Dak, without the offensive line.
Right.
So now you just freaking stop Zeke. They're a one-man receiver show right now, CD. So you double cover him, put him out, and you saw the Cowboys. They looked awful against Tampa Bay. And now you have backup offensive line, backup QB. It's only going to get worse. So I am all in on the Bengals, and give me as many points as you want to put on it. I am Bengals.
Dude, yeah. I mean, I was surprised this wasn't your 100 proof game of the week. I mean, me being a Steelers fan, I was doing something for the Patriots. Plus, I think that the Patriots are ass. But right now, I think the freaking boys are more ass than the Patriots, man. And this is a good time to check out this vault, man. Let's open up the vault for a second, man, just to see. We made this bet last week, man. Dude, and we got 2 bets on the season so far. My first was looking pretty good. I got Justin Jefferson being the wide receiver number 1 in fantasy over Cooper Kupp, but you got the Eagles against the Cowboys in the NFC East, and that's looking very fucking safe right now. So come on, Justin Jefferson, before I lose my ass to this guy, man. So, yeah. I need some love, man. But yeah, this is an easy call to me. If the Cowboys win this game, the Bengals just need to, I don't know, call it in, man, because I don't know what you're doing. You almost won a Super Bowl, now you're losing to Cooper Rush and them. So I don't know, man. Yeah, this is a no contest, no brainer, easy pick, man. What's the line right now? You said it was 8.
I had it at 8.
That's crazy, man. Because who is it has a bigger line than that? It was
well, you have the
Rams have a bigger line.
10.5.
The land, yeah.
49ers at 10.
Yeah.
Broncos at 10. And Packers at 10. And Bills at 10.
This is one of them overreactions to the Bengals having them turnovers, man. They're going to destroy the motherfucking Cowboys, man. I don't care if it's on the road or not, dude. So, all right, we're sympathetic on that. I'll just open my next beer. Cheers. I'll drink to that, sir. Did you go to a real beer?
Yeah, I'm almost done with my real beer.
You switched to real beer. All right. Kudos. Good on you. 425, the 0-0 and motherfucking 1. Houston Texans on the road at the Denver Broncos, who are also winless. 0-1. Talk to me. A mile high, dude.
Texans put up a great game.
Great game.
Superb. Very solid. But, I mean, I'm not going to say Broncos win and cover because I think it's 10 points. So I don't think 10 points is realistic, especially when you just lost to the Seattle Seahawks. Good God. Killed everything I had last week.
Parlay buster.
Yeah. The death pool, whatever. I was like, oh yeah, this is Russell Wilson, whatever. So, but I gotta go with the Broncos this week. I mean, I've seen enough with the Broncos. I think their defense is going to pull through. Texans just doesn't have as much talent as the Broncos, so I'm just going to go talent alone. Broncos win, but I'm not taking the cover at all.
Oh, there you go. I drank to that, sir. I also don't have the cheers, by the way. I also don't have the Broncos covering for one reason, and that's coaching. And that's, you know,
Oh, no. He was your number one coach in the offseason.
who?
Hackett?
No.
Nathaniel Hackett, I thought you gave him an
No, it was
A+.
Peterson for the Jags. I thought that was a great hire. Was my number one coach hire that I like.
Okay.
No. Dude, let me tell you something that drives my ass fucking crazy. And I will do my best not to stay on the soapbox too long, man. And please weigh in if you agree or disagree. This new ass shit with this analytics and shit. With these coaches going forward on fourth down or not kicking field goals when they need to get the points and all this shit. It's just not Madden. It's maddening what is happening. As a Knowles fan, our coach does the same thing. Don't take the field goal when you're down there, and you got to do that. You got to do that. Had there was what was it, 4th and goal from the 3 or 4 or something like that, and I think it was the first drive in the second half. You take the 3 points there. You don't need a 65-yard field goal at the end of the game. You've already won. And it's bullshit. It stinks like desperation. This is not Madden. You take points, man. The hardest thing to do in the NFL is score points. That what makes winners and losers is points. You win by having the most points. So when you can get points, you get it. You don't go for 2 unless you have to. You don't go for 4th down on your own side of the field. All this stupid analytics shit is maddening, dude. And it's crazy that there's people that get paid millions of dollars to fuck up that bad. It pisses me off. It pisses me off. I'm in the couch, be like, I don't need to call plays. Just let me know what down it is, and let me tell you if you should kick or go for it or whatever else. And I'll win you some fucking games more than these coaches. Just leave it up to me because it's fucking crazy, man. So that's my soapbox. You agree, disagree? Because it's a new thing, man. If you listen to these analytics, they will tell you they did the right thing on almost all them plays. Situation.
Yeah, I don't believe in analytics at all. I believe in gut sometimes and making the gutsy move when you do an onside kick, when you do a 2-point conversion or something. But to me, that's about the pulse of the team. How do you feel? You know, like
Game flow.
I'm reading this team. Yeah. But again, when you're that short of a distance, take the freaking points because the game is still within reach and trust your defense. I think analytics, it means I don't trust my defense.
Analytics is like I
in
don't.
a lot of cases.
Yeah,
you know?
analytics aren't watching the game. They don't know why you're there, how many times you've been there, what the flow of the game is like. They just, it's a down and distance type. Oh, odds are this. You know what I mean? Hey, watch 100 Proof Football. We beat the odds more often than not. All right, odds don't mean shit, man. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, you don't have your finger on the pulse of the game. And guess what? Getting those 3 points changes the game flow of the game. You know what I'm saying? Changes the terms. You know what I'm saying? Like, which I don't know. It's a domino
Seattle plays it
effect.
a little bit safer.
Oh man, it's
and they play it safe, run pass, and it's like predictable. It's like they're just trying to get what they can. It's like, no, we got the momentum now. Even if you were down,
Right.
it's like, oh, let's play it safe, and it's like, no, fuck no.
Because I think it was
We're good.
17-10, right? Or it was, or maybe it was 17-13 or something like that. And instead of kicking the field goal to go down by 1 point, they wanted to get the lead right then. Man, that doesn't matter because they got in the red zone 2 more times and were doing things trying to chase the points they didn't get the last time. When a field goal, your next trip there would put you in the lead because you are the better team. That shit drives me crazy. All right, thank you. Cheers. Thank you for understanding that.
It's like chasing money. We lost a bunch of money last week, but we're not gonna sit here and chase it. And
come on.
try to double up. Like we spent like $20 on some of our bets. We're not going to sit there and spend $50 this week. That's just stupid.
Right. We're gonna still spend the same amount of money. That's right. And when we hit, we're gonna make up for everything we haven't hit, and that's it. All right, we're getting there, man. We're getting there. But good on the Texans, though, man.
Yeah.
Neither one of us picked the Broncos to cover, so watch out, Texans. All right. 425, 0-1 Cards at the 0-1 Raiders, man. Talk to me. Desert battle, man.
Yeah, this is a crazy game. I think the Cards just didn't show me anything. And I know I've been down on the Cards since the whole contract with Murray. Just something tells me there's just bad juju there. I didn't like the coaching. I don't like the schemes. They got some of the players. I know Hopkins is going to make a big difference on that offense, but they're trying to sell me stuff that I'm really not buying. Their defense with Watt and stuff is good, but I don't know. Give me the freaking Raiders. They got Devontae Adams. They moved the ball. They just didn't have all the pieces, but again, it's first game. I get it, and they played a stupid team. Like, I mean, a team I could actually see going to the Super Bowl, but I'm not going to predict them to go to the Super Bowl. It's not my team, but
Sure.
I mean, they have the talent. I mean, they played a talented team last week.
Sure.
So give me the Raiders win
Got 'em.
the 6 points. Fuck it, I hate the Cardinals. Raiders win cover.
Oh man. Look, this to me is the game I think I hate the most. I don't know if I will bet this game because I can see the Cardinals back against the wall, everybody talking shit on them all over national TV and stuff. Like, you got fucking 16 more games this year, yo. Like, are you gonna phone it in already? Is it over with? Did we just go through training camp and everything we did? That's it? Don't matter. We don't like, Kingsbury, and we're done. And I don't know, man. I don't know, man. There's too much season ahead of them. That's what freaks me out about this game now. Going back to the Raiders, hey, they hung in there with I think a more talented team than the Chargers. They hung in there.
You think the Raiders are more talented than Chargers? Did I hear that right?
No. The Raiders hung in with a more talented team. They were competitive in the game. Competitive in the game.
Okay.
And, had their chances. But, yeah, dude, like, Devontae Adams had more yards than all the Green Bay Packers receivers combined, by the way. Fun stat.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Rodgers is like, y'all just fucking hate me, man. Like, if there's ever been a purgatory, it's I don't know if you believe in purgatory or not, but if you do, it's Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay, man. Never drafted a weapon in the first round, and you finally re-signed him, and they gave away his weapon. Like, what? What are they doing to the guy, man? What has he done to these people?
That's the next game, man. Next game. Come on.
But oh man, I got a sneaky feeling about this game. I think the Raiders are too good to be 0-2 ultimately. But I have a bad feeling about this game. I will tell you what I'll do parlay wise. I will not pick the Cardinals in any parlays. I'm sorry. I will not pick the Raiders in any parlays. But there will be some where I have the Cardinals in it because I don't know, man. They got some weapons that they can just put it together. And they've been successful, especially early in the season, for the last few years. So I don't know what that was. But being on the road, give me the Raiders to win, but not cover. Give me the Raiders to win, not cover. But I will have parlays with the Cards. I got a sneaky suspicion about that, man. I really do. Following that up, the 1-0 Bears at the 0-1 Packers. I mean, the 0-1 Packers, we both picked it, but it just sounds funny to say out loud, man.
I know.
Talk to me.
Dude, okay. So this is my whole thinking. And honestly, if Packers go 0-2, I'm going to be astonished. Last year, the MVP started out 0-1, was complete garbage the first week. I think they played the Saints, and I think they lost 38-3 or something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, he was like making about 50% of his throws. I wish I had the stats in front of me, but I think Devontae Adams wasn't even really relevant that game. Everything was coming apart, and everybody was like, dude, sell Green Bay, sell Green Bay. But you know what? They made it all to the championship game on their conference, to the NFC,
MVP.
and technically they were the favorites
Yep.
in that game.
Yep.
You know, so MVP, everything. So I'm not going to sell Green Bay just yet. I fell for it last year. I'm not going to fall for it this year. I still think the Bears suck. Justin Fields sucks. I think what happened last week was piss poor field conditions.
Yeah, I think
Because
they
I
had a
would
lot
have
to do with
taken
it.
49ers every single freaking week other than that.
Right.
But yeah, give me the Packers win, but the 10-point spread, I'm not gonna get them to cover. I hate double-digit spreads.
Yeah, it's usually not a thing you see in the pros. I understand that. Yeah, they can't be that bad, right? I mean, they got a defense. Hell, speaking of never giving Aaron Rodgers a weapon in the first round, that means your entire first round, his whole career has been on defense. The entire defense is fucking first round picks.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. They got Aaron Jones. Somebody will finally catch a ball, I think. And yeah, I mean, I think the Bears are better. They can't be a lot worse. So I'm not going to take the cover though either, man. Just because I don't trust what I saw at Green Bay, but I think I know enough to know that Aaron Rodgers ain't going 0-2, and Justin Fields, more importantly, ain't going 2-0. So give me the Packers to win, but not cover that game. I drank to that, man. Same pick.
Yeah.
Cheers.
And Aaron Rodgers hates the Bears.
Remember, what was that he said in the end zone at one time or whatever? He was like giving him so much shit in the end zone after winning the game late or something. Yeah, he said just that. He's like, nothing. I love to beat the Bears. Last game of the week, since we already did the other Monday night game. There's a Monday night doubleheader. The 0-1 Titans at 7:15 p.m. on ESPN and ESPN Deportes on the road at the 1-0 Bills. Talk to me.
Dude, I'm Bills Mafia all the way.
Come on. Hashtag Bills Mafia.
Even if the Titans would have won last week, I still got the freaking Bills double digits. I hate double digits, but I'm taking double digits here. I saw enough of Josh Allen in the Bills offense. Their defense is stupid. It's all about Josh Allen, that offense, what they can do. And now that's freaking stupid.
Yeah.
Like all around, it's just a stupid team. And it's not one of those made-believe teams, which Philadelphia did with like what T.O., Michael Vick, and it's like the dream team. They built this team.
Yep.
And this is like a dynasty team, in my opinion. So yeah, as long as Bill's got something special going, and they could be like the Golden State, crazy record numbers this year and years beyond. Again, assuming everybody's healthy. I mean, it's not the NBA, it's the NFL. But yeah, give me Bills double digits.
Win cover.
Screw Derrick Henry and the Titans. As an Alabama boy, I must really hate Alabama.
Hey, I'll drink to that, man. Look, I mean, I don't want to analyze it too in depth, man, but I will say this, dude. Like, the Bills could be in line for 4 more Super Bowl appearances in a row, bro. I mean, everything you just said, like the Bills. Now, I don't want to overreact because it was 1 week, and you know there was a lot of talk about Stafford not being 100%, elbow and all this stuff. He had the surgery that pitchers have, and then he basically did a pitcher's rehab to get ready to play this season, which is like doing nothing. So, he talked confidently about his elbow, but I didn't see a lot of deep shots from him. I mean, he was hitting Cooper Kupp everywhere, but it wasn't the deep shots, man. So maybe he's better than he looked in that game. He's just not all 100% yet, and they won't. And why would they tell anybody that he's not? But yeah, the Bills, man. Like if that defense is as good as it looked, who's beating them? Who is beating them, man? I mean, you start Kenny Pickett, and maybe the Steelers can talk about it. But other than that. Oh man, but no, I mean, dude, if the Bucks can get back to playoff form, they got a defense and an offense. I'm just looking at it real quick. I mean, Chiefs, their D's better.
Chiefs. I think the Chiefs
You got, it's a 4-team conversation just about right now, man. But the Bills are leading the conversation, man. So I drink with you once again. I think I already did it, but in case I didn't, cheers. I'll drink to that. Win and cover. And just like that is your week 2 slate, man. It's time to have some fun, baby. Do some of our trademark parlays. We're going to start off with our bourbon scotch beer parlay, which is picking a money line, it's picking a spread, and picking an over-under. And each one of those picks has a drink theme with it. And if you tuned in to the first part of the episode, you saw us pay our penance for missing that as we chugged beers, did shots of bourbon, and when we were wrong because of the crazy week 1. But without further ado, it's time for the bourbon scotch beer, baby.
One bourbon, one scotch, one
Beer.
Bourbon scotch beer. All right, let me pull up the sports book here. All right, talk to me, man. Who you got on your spread? What's your spread game?
I got Bengals, baby.
You got the Bengals. All right. Covering what's the line currently? We talked about
8.
it. 8. That's a great pick. All right. It's a big line, but makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, what we got?
I got Scotch. I got Rams.
I like that too, for obvious reasons. And what is they are minus what?
Minus 10.5.
Minus 10.5. All right, you got the Rams. They're minus 675 is what I was getting at. Yeah, minus 675. Big favorites.
Okay.
Playing it safe. He's had a drink today, man. He ain't trying to do it next week. Go ahead. And what?
Well, I hate Scotch, and after today, I'd be like, yeah.
What's your over under?
I went with the Pats and the Pittsburgh.
What are you
It was
taking?
only 40.5, and I went with the over.
Wow. That's your beer pick. You might be drinking on that one.
I don't know.
I'm looking for a defensive game in that one, man.
Well, I know, but I usually look for one of the lowest scoring games or the highest scoring games, and then I look at the team's offenses and defenses. So, I mean, yeah, 24-20, I'm good. I think that's not out of the realm.
All right, yeah, I don't hate it. I mean, I don't hate it. $100 on that gets you 318, so you get over 3-1 payout on that bet. That's a good bourbon scotch beer. All right, let me clear this out. My bourbon is Buffalo plus 10. I'm taking Buffalo to cover the plus 10 this week. Let me find that one so I can put it on the thing. Yeah. All right, Buffalo to cover the 10 at Tennessee. I mean, I don't know, man. I got a hard on for Buffalo. My scotch, I'm doubling, tripling down, man, on my Pittsburgh Steelers are beating the New England Patriots. If I'm wrong, I got to take 100 proof and a shot of scotch. I probably should have planned that better, but I'm all in on the Steelers at plus 101 winning this week. And my bourbon, man, how about this, man? Give me the under in Cincinnati, Dallas.
The under of Cincy and Dallas?
Give me the under in that. I think Dallas might get 3 points. Yeah, give me the under in that one, man. So
what is the under?
The under is 43. Thanks for asking. Under is 43. So that would be a 2023 game. I don't see.
You said bourbon to do that, but that's the
beer. Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. That's the beer game. So thanks for keeping me straight, man. So the under is 43. I mean, Cincinnati might score 40. But then I just hope Chicago, Dallas don't score 3. But if you get that right, that $100 bet gets you $632.57, man, because I got a dog in the parlay. I'm having my.
That is the biggest bourbon Scotch beer winnings of all
I
time
think so.
if it comes through.
I think so.
No, it is. No, by far. By far. I like the way you think.
Yeah, I mean, hey, let's go for it, man. It's always, dude. I would win at a much higher clip if I could just get the over under. It's my least favorite thing to bet. I never do it on my own parlays. Just to throw that out there. All right, but now, hey, man, you want to get loose?
And get loose.
It's time to get loose, baby.
No Grey Goose if you don't get loose.
No Grey Goose if you don't get loose, man. All right, loosey-goosey picks, man. We're getting some big boy parlays, trying to make that stack, man. Trying to secure that bag and make that stack. Talk to me. Let me hear these parlays.
I went in a little chicken shit on this week, I think.
What you mean? Oh, you got scared. You wanted to make something, huh?
I don't know. It intimidated me last week. So hopefully I'm trying to win. So people tune in like, okay, this guy, he won.
There you go. I do the opposite.
Kansas City.
Go ahead.
Win.
Kansas City win.
Dolphins win.
Fins
I know.
up.
I just
Yeah, then you got a WTF. Yeah.
Lions cover. Got to make some money.
There you go. Lions cover.
Colts win.
Colts
We'll
win.
go Saints win. We'll go Steelers win.
Oh, you got Saints on there win. You got 3 WTFs on there.
I know.
Steelers win.
Steelers win. Did I say Steelers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bengals cover. I know, it's actually getting kind of scary now. Packers win, Bills win, Vikings win.
Whoa,
I actually have 4 wrong team favorites.
Yeah. Oh, you went way too fast on me on that one. Hold on. All right, you got all right. Last thing I heard is Bengals cover. Then you got what? Packers win.
Packers win, Bills win, Vikings win.
All right.
I'm only, once I went crazy, I'm going to lessen this bet a little bit.
I'm still trying to find them. I can't. Oh, there's the Bills. Bills win. Packers win. And who was the other one? Vikings win.
Yep.
There's the Bills. All right. No, that's not the Bills. That's next week. All right. What you got on that?
I got $10
All right. $10 wins you
to win $2,460.73.
What the hell's wrong with that, man? What the hell's wrong with that? All right. Not a damn thing. All right. I don't do mine ahead of time, man. I'm an off-the-cuff guy. I've had a lot of success as being in the moment and doing things like that. So here I go. Give me. So you had 4 WTFs in that one. That's a pretty good parlay. I would put 20 on it. I didn't hate on anybody you picked, man. On this one, give me. I'm gonna start off first of all with the Steelers winning. Just don't forget that the Steelers are winning. That's 101. I'm gonna do the Buffalo Bills to cover. That's also part of my bourbon Scotch beer, so I'm doubling down on that. Give me the Bills to cover. Give me the Vikings to win. Wrong team favorite. I'll do it on this one. Give me the Panthers to win. Wrong team favored. Give me the. Let's see. Give me the. Man, there's some tricky ones this week, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the Niners to win. That seems like an easy pick. Give me the Bengals to cover. I like that. Give me the Broncos to win. And then after that, I am going to leave it alone. So that's 7 teams. If I put 20 on that, Get you $816. That's actually the most conservative of a lot of them, man. So I'm gonna put 25 on it because I just like to get it over 1,000. 25 gets you $1,020, man. So give me $25 on that that parlay right there. 17, not bad, man.
Oh yeah, I the only thing I would shit on is the Panthers.
I know you ain't feeling
it.
Hey, I got you. All right, bottoms up, baby. Bottoms up. We starting at the Monday night games and working our way up the list. So talk to me. Cheers. I gotta finish this beer. I'm about here. I'm about here.
Yeah, I'm about.
Hey, we're about the same then. All right, here we go. Cheers. All right. Bottoms up. Talk to me.
Bottoms up.
Classiest stream
This
on
time
YouTube.
I actually got Eagles to win.
Makes sense. We said we'd have both.
Yep. I'm gonna go Bills to win.
Okay.
Packers to win. Oh, this is very conservative.
So far.
Bengals to win.
Okay.
49ers to win.
Okay.
I might win $1. Rams to win.
Okay.
Steelers to win.
There's a WTF on there.
And then Broncos to win. And I'm done.
You almost had it in order. All right, let's see. Broncos.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'll find them there. Broncos to win.
Yeah.
18. What you putting on it?
I put 20 on it.
Put 20 on it.
$179.
We got
almost $180.
176.17, baby. Come on,
Okay.
man. All right. There you go. I can't get down. I mean, we always bet both each other's bets, man, because we believe in each other. But that's on my own. I bet I wouldn't do, just because I don't. To get 8 teams to come through, I need.
They're all 10-point spreads.
Yeah. I mean, it's conservative. You said you were going more conservative.
Yeah.
That's the one you were talking about. Was your bottoms up clearly? Because your first one wasn't. You had $10 to win $2,000, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that wasn't conservative. So that was very conservative just then. All right, bottoms up for me. Starting at a Monday night game, I'm gonna stick with the Vikings. Wrong team favorite. I'm gonna stick with the Bills to cover. I'm going to take the Cards. Wrong team favorite. So I didn't have one on there. Give me the Broncos to win. Give me the Bengals to cover. Give me the Rams to cover. Give me the Rams to cover. I don't want to touch the Saints and Bucks. I don't want to do it. Give me the Commanders as dogs against the Detroit Lions. Give me the Steelers as dogs. Wrong team favored. WTF. After that, I might leave it alone, man. That's 8 teams. Yeah, I'm leaving that alone, man. I'm putting 20 on that. And that's going to give me $3,752.34 if that comes through, man. So I'm feeling good about that. I didn't hate anybody I picked, man. What about you? I know you probably didn't like Washington on that.
I didn't get the team between the Broncos and the Rams.
A team between the Broncos and Rams was the Bengals to cover.
Oh, okay.
Bengals to cover. We both talked about that line going up, we would expect.
Yeah, I would expect, yeah.
So, hey, man, loosey-goosey, man.
Yeah, I mean, you got Cards, underdog. You got Steelers underdog. Commanders underdog. So, I mean, there's 3 dogs in it, but they're all possible to win. So.
I mean, I feel good about the Steelers for sure. So then I'm just talking about 2 at that point. You know?
It's the NFL, baby.
That's true, man. That's fucking true.
I felt good about a bunch of teams last week.
Well, all right. After that, man, let's talk about this, man. What are your parting thoughts, man? What's on your mind before we?
Man, just go ahead. I'll tee it up to you.
No, man, we don't fuck up rotation, man. Come on, dude. I almost was gonna go on my soapbox for the analytics as my parting thoughts, but then I remembered I had something else to say.
I think if you went first, or actually if you just went, well, random or ramble about for 5 minutes, so I don't think people want to hear it about too much. So go ahead. I'll tee it up to you.
Because you probably have
I
something
want you
of
to
substance.
live in your glory.
You probably have something of substance to talk about. Come on,
I
relative to
have
the folks.
nothing of substance.
Well, hey, what else is new?
Nothing.
Hey, what? All right, well, let me ask you this. How many points were you favored by this week in fantasy, man? You were telling everybody, man.
50.
You were telling, you had 50-point favorites, man, in fantasy, that you was going to beat your boy. And I tried to tell everybody, man, I'm the daddy. This is daddy you're talking to, man, okay? It's the 12th year of the league. I've won the conference 6 times. And, dude, much like the Bengals, man, you lost the Super Bowl and start 0-1 this year because you needed to be 50.5-point favorite, but you didn't quite do it. By 0.25, you went down this week to your boy. You knew it was happening, or you should have known. I knew. I told you. I was hoping you were watching last night because I was like, I don't want this to happen because the kicker had like 8 points. I had Brandon McManus last night. So he had like 7-8 points in the first half. He was almost there. And I was like, no, I don't want him to get it in the first half. I want this to happen at the end for my boy to see this thing. And I didn't even realize you couldn't watch last night, man. But
I could watch. I was just asleep.
well, hey, I wasn't going to tell the folks that was going on with my co-host. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
My liver needs some
there you
rest.
go. But yes, the 0.25 that I won by equals a game and a half in the conference, and I'm not mad about it. So just don't remember don't forget who daddy is. And that's all right, though, man. I still think you have probably on paper the strongest team. Dak went down, so that sucks for me.
There's the point gnome still, but I'm not buying too much into it.
That could go either way, and the Thursday point gnome adjustment is super rare anyway.
And this is my thing. Do not doubt the fantasy gods. I talked a bunch of stuff. It is what it is, but honestly, when you have a freaking kicker that's not even really injured, that goes out for a freaking PAT, and gets a defensive back to kick a PAT, that would have won the game for me right there.
Pretty funny.
Yep. And it's just random shit like that happened to me. And that's okay. I mean, that's fantasy football, but I am not quit running my mouth.
You're not butthurt, are you?
Here.
Are you butthurt?
No, I'm not butthurt. No.
Oh.
I just can't go undefeated.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's talking about going undefeated. You so far winless, sir.
Oh,
Mr. Undefeated.
I'm the best team available out there, pound for pound.
What is this, Tinder now? Is this fantasy football Tinder?
Yeah.
I'm the best one available.
We both could have
right.
improved our teams off the bench. I mean, and it is what it is.
Oh, I could have beaten you a lot worse off the bench. I wasn't going to go this in-depth. Nobody cares about it like that. But I just want to get it out there for the ether.
I don't think you could beat me a lot worse. I mean, I had James Robinson on the bench. I had Amari St. Brown
on the bench.
No, not Amon-Ra St. Brown. I know you had Steelers defense, but they led a lot of points at the end. It wasn't like the halftime.
Regardless,
Steelers.
I think you are very safe, sir. You're very safe.
I'm very safe. I'm not even worried about
You'll
this
be
game.
in the playoffs and you'll be all right. But I tried to tell you, go back and watch the tape from last week. I tried to tell you, and you just need to start listening, man.
I think it's better to be the underdog because you could talk a bunch of stuff, and then if you're like don't win, you're like, "Whoa, I was a 50-point underdog."
I'm not used to being the underdog. That's the thing. I was favored literally in every game we played last year, and I didn't even make the playoffs. Nuts.
Yeah. Honestly, like you said, Dak didn't do much, and Zeke didn't do much, and you got them for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
But I had CD and I had Keenan Allen.
Got some question marks, man.
So, but I think your defense came through, and with defense, it's all about kind of luck of the draw as far as who they're targeting. There's some insight, but who's getting the sack and stuff like that. I don't think you're going to take a lot of, linebackers over my linebackers. Or safeties. You got better cornerbacks. You got a better defensive tackle.
I'm just listening to the butt hurt, man. I'm just soaking it all up.
I'm not butt hurt.
Soaking it up.
Honestly, I think if I had freaking Landry or whatever his name is still healthy, I would have won that game. There's tons of ways I would have won, but because he's a linebacker playing defensive end in that league, so
nothing sounds more butt hurt than shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
I tell you.
I ain't butt hurt.
Hey, No, good on you,
I'm
man.
stronger
You're
and better
still the
for it.
team to beat, I would think, for most people. For most people. But then the super savvy might have a different opinion, man. But
I don't know who Super Savvy is.
hey, but that's gonna do it for week 2, man. Sorry about week 1. Hey, we blew it week 1, man. As did most everybody. I was the worst host here, and I was tied with Vegas. My boy won and beat Vegas. We still didn't win our parlays. But that's all right. Stick with us. We'll help you beat Vegas. Listen to our opinions. Formulate your own parlays off of what we're talking about. And you'll be all right, man. So from the Rocky Mountains of Utah down to the Panhandle of Florida, this is 100 Proof Football. Keep it 100. May all your parlays come through, and may all the women be satisfied. We out.